Well, today I thought I'd give you guys a little peek at my GMC collection, right from the parts trucks all the way to my favorites. And this isn't something that I planned on. I wasn't collecting GMCs, it just kind of happened. So we're going to start with all the parts trucks, and then we'll get to the good ones. This is a 3/4 ton parts truck. The reason I keep this one around is because I wanted the fender flares. I love the 3/4 ton fender flares. It has a set of Eagle wheels, 8-bolt. All those little bits and pieces you need when you're building another one. It says it's 8 months of 99. I'm not sure if that's true. I've never looked at it. It just ended up here. But that's one parts truck. This is my 93 Suburban that my brother gave me in the early 2000s because I needed wheels really bad and he was in a good position and I wasn't. So it's got 509,000 kilometers. It's got 35-inch tires with 20s, 3-inch body lift, I think it's a 2 or 2.5-inch suspension lift, all new fenders, bumpers, grill assembly. It's got a really nice interior still, no rips or anything. And it's a 4L60, so the transmission's out of it. And that's why I was keeping the 3/4 ton, just in case I decide to do something silly. This is a 92 GMC 3500 1-ton 2-wheel drive service truck. It's got 350 in it with a VMAX compressor under the hood and clean front bumper, decent cab. I was saving this because I have a 454 SS chassis and I need a cab for it. I have box tailgate fenders and doors, but this gives me everything to make a 454 SS clone truck. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the VMAX compressor, but this one's getting wrecked out. This is a Sierra Classic short box. It's 85 to 87, and it is a POS. It is just trashed, but it's a short box 4x4 with factory dual shocks, and I've always wanted to do that color scheme on one. So I have all the pieces to fix the cab, rockers and cab corners, and I was thinking of just buying all new panels for it because you're probably going to be about $3,500 for all new panels, and this is a brand new short box. So yes, I'm hoarding short box chassis, and it's got a couple of big blocks in the back that are seized. This is my 98 GMC short box 4x4. It's a Vortec 350 with a 5-speed standard. Got rear-ended, very light duty, so I have to send it into the frame shop. And this is a current build going on. It's got a brand new set of Dynavox headers on it. But I got a weakness for short boxes, obviously. All right, now we're getting into some of my favorites. This is a 77 short box step side. I've always wanted one. My brother had one when I was a teenager, and I never got my hands on one again. I found this in the scrapyard. Did a 4-inch lift in it. It already had a 3-inch body lift. It's got new dual exhaust and it had the turbine rims. So I put a set of brand new Dick CPAC Extreme Country 35s on it. It's a 350 automatic with a turbo 350 behind it. Barely runs. You can put your feet through the floor. So I'm wrecking out another square body because I have a better cab for it. I have all the rockers and cab corners. The doors on this are really good, and I have fenders for it. So that's one of my favorites. Definitely building that one. This is my mega truck. It's an 85 GMC short box. It's had a big block in it, but there's no engine in it. I got it this way. It's all trussed, 4-linked. These are 26-inch coil springs. Tad ridiculous, but it's awesome. So it's actually, I can even drop a big block in it And the drive shaft will bolt up and we can get this thing moving around, but the steering is pretty questionable. And that's a set of 44s on the back, and they look small. So that one gets the weight. That's a very expensive build because of the tires and the wheels and, you know, a lot of the upgrades I got to do to make it right. But I love it. We'll get to that one. This is my 1984 Jimmy. It has 12-inch super lift, all dual shocks, 3-inch body lift. The body is rust-free. Someone's done all the metal work. It's got a little LT1 350 in it. Really clean truck. But same thing, that one needs a lot of money spent on it, and I would like to redo the body and paint on it. So that's a big build, but super nice, clean start. And finally, we have my brand new one, a 2024 GMC Duramax standard cab dually. This is my retirement truck, and we are going to be doing a lot of upgrades to this over the next year. But that's my my little GMC collection that I don't plan on these things. They just keep showing up. A lot of them I got for free. Had to rescue some, and you know, one thing leads to another, and next thing you know, you have a whole bunch of them. So I guess we'll do Chevys next.